Greetings, YouTube. This is a more serious than normal video, so I apologize if it catches anybody off guard. But essentially, we're at a little bit of a crossroads. I've been talking about this all year regarding the state of the game in 2023 and how I think there's some people who are enjoying this game more than ever. Battlegrounds has really given people who love Alliance War that same fix, but solo-wise. So in Alliance War, you can never die. You can never get knocked out. You can have 0 deaths in war the entire year and still not win a lot of your wars. Because we're a team. You're a battle group. And everybody's got to pull their own weight, and that can obviously cause tension. I can't tell you how more healthy it's been for me to be in an alliance that doesn't do war. Or at least does one battle group of war, but I don't think I could still be playing the game if I was doing Alliance War. It's been years since I've done it, maybe 4+ years. And it still feels like the best decision I ever made, maybe even outside the game, which I don't know what that says about my life outside the game or not. But Battlegrounds has shifted so much. Now, obviously, it's shifted up rank ups. I have taken several 6 stars that I would never have guessed I would care about taking to rank 3 and rank 4 up strictly for Battlegrounds. Now, I did get somebody to sponsor a dare, which was to take Groot to Battleground or to rank 4, and that that happened. Shout out to my rank 4 Sig 120 group. But there are champions like Rentro, you can say, sure, but Zemo, I don't know if I'll ever use him on offense, even though I know he's really good for a lot of people. But took him up. Guardian. Now, this is one of those things that I put all my 6 stones in him. Sig 200. Same with Crossbones. I took Guardian out of my rotation. And as far as... Because somebody like Gallon melts him. Obviously, Hercules melts anybody. But, once you had more Cosmic OP champs that came out that already have the class advantage over tech, you're kind of stuck. And I think, man, can I get those 6 back? Because I don't think I'll use them again. Crossbones, even, I was thinking, man, I had Crossbones for some redemption protection in Battlegrounds this past season, and redemption protection for if I'm going up against Thing and don't have Falcon, for example, but didn't use them. So I was laying in bed last night randomly, couldn't sleep, and was like the thought in my brain was literally, should I take out Crossbones? And I thought, what are you doing with your life? But I always think that. I'm in an alliance that I've been in for 3+ years, and if those of you watching right now are from my alliance, I've been very happy in this alliance. I have been very thankful. I have nothing but good things to say about the people in this alliance, and most importantly to me, the way they've treated me and welcomed me and put up with my crazy schedule. With all that being said, I'm not in a Battlegrounds alliance. This alliance was formed years before Battlegrounds existed. We thought all we had to do was talk about what map we're going to do an Alliance Quest and who out of the 30 of us wanted to do war. But Battlegrounds changed conversations for rank ups, and it changed conversations for points. And now that Kabam has given these special Alliance incentives for Season 9 of Battlegrounds, it's causing some of the members in my alliance to think about maybe what it would be like to be in an alliance that cared more about Battlegrounds, which again was not a conversation we would have years ago when I joined because it didn't exist. But also, it kind of makes you scroll down into the points and be like, oh, wow, I'm in an alliance where at least 10 of the members, don't really attempt Battlegrounds during the year. I was shocked. I got to 300,000 points. Now, given I had so many Elder's Marks that I don't use energy refills at all or energy at all anymore for battles, because once you get to 9,000 Elder's Marks, you lose all the marks that you gain over it. And I found that out the hard way, unfortunately. But, I'm thinking to myself, if I'm going to put up 300,000 points in Battlegrounds, casually, then, you start to get in your head, you're like, well, can't somebody put up, at least 100,000? But then is that being greedy if you're in a semi-retired alliance or a retired alliance? Maybe. But these are questions that I never thought that I would ask because they didn't exist even just a year ago. And now it's affecting even me. And so my guess is if there are people in my alliance wondering about this, and if I'm wondering about this, then this video can really represent some percentage of the community that's wrestling with the same questions. To be clear, I am very happy with the people that I've run with. I am not looking to just immediately jump ship. But look, if an alliance came to me and said, well, have you do map 5 in Alliance Quest, no Alliance War, and you can just take a Corvus path that you've always taken to in, map 6. I always say map 5, but map 6 really isn't. We do map 6. If you can do map 6 with a Corvus path and just put up the points in the events that you put up with, like, great. And it's an alliance where you've got 20 of the 30 members that put up at least 100,000 points in Battlegrounds. Like, I don't know if I'd go, but I'd listen. It feels weird saying that because this is not something that's been this way in the game for very long, and yet it is what it is. So, yeah, Battlegrounds. I also think it's harder than ever to recruit people because so many players have left that play at the top or near the top. Want to do like gold or platinum instead of like master. Either way, lots of stuff to think about. Are you finding it hard to recruit for your alliance? Let me know in the comments. And thank you in advance for doing so.